Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Beavers ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, it's Burgess. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Jackson gonna throw it. Right side, it's Burgess. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways. And you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
Using his legs, it's Jenkins. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Murphy. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Long way to go on second down. Tight end now in motion. And back to the air on second down. This time on target. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Sparks. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hands it off. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Burgess. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Jackson will throw. Throws it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Right side, it's Newberry. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the running game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Hampton. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. To the air, it's Murphy. Rushes on. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Punt is on its way. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
The run to the right. Looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Jackson gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Sparks.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, and it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
The Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quick give. It's Burgess. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Wants to go up top on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Now they'll try the right side. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Newberry. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry up. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Sets his feet, it's Murphy. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hits inside, it's Burgess. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
2nd and long here. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Sparks. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. On the run, fires downfield. This time it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets...
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Murphy. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And they'll just down it right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Still looking. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. This will likely be the last play of the half. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. And they head to the locker rooms. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's South Carolina coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He'll start this third quarter with a run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Straight ahead, it's Hatcher. Snowed under by the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. He'll take it himself. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. It is rare to have this kind of speed at the quarterback position. And the tough thing for a defense is even if you're right, he can make you wrong.
Same thing for an offensive coordinator, just the opposite. You might dial up the wrong play, but because of his speed, natural athletic ability, he can bail you out and go find positive yards.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Beaver! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Jenkins. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Jackson gonna throw it. Left side is Jenkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much in the roughing the passer penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. On the draw, it's Jenkins.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Second down, gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Lucky to get it off.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. Just got rid of that one.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And the Bobcats will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. First down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bobcats. A great catch and run for 6. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Burrowing for yardage. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, no, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Beavers are in the hurry up. Using his feet. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for a 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Murphy. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Right side, it's Smith. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25. But here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go to the air. In the backfield, it's Newberry. Could not make his way to the corner. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. Plows his way ahead. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Press center downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll move the tight end. Snap from the gun on third down. Complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second, try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He lets one fly deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside, it's Newberry. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath and exhale.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Second down to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Newberry. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
3rd and long right here. Quarterback will keep it. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
And the Bobcats enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
That's a disappointing play if you're on offense, I think, because you've got the lead. The defense knows you're going to run it. So it's understandable that you're not going to break off a 50-yard home run, but you've got to stay in the field of play. You cannot run out of bounds and stop the game clock at this juncture.
Timeout is called, and that would be the second charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Jackson going to throw it. Out wide right, it's Burgess. Turning it up, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Deep in the end zone, it's Butler. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of this drive. They're all over it. Quarterback got it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Long way to go on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Needs it here on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books.